Hello everyone, it's Lindsay, and today I have a little bit different of a video for you guys, but I've had lots of questions recently about this, so I thought I'd pop in and kind of share what little knowledge I have with you guys about traveler's notebooks. So I've recently been sharing on my channel my journeys of documenting in traveler's notebooks with photo documenting, with different photos and different paper crafting companies and things like that. So these are these, and you can see I've actually taken these apart and ring bound them, but typically a traveler's notebook insert comes like one of these, and there is a whole world of, you may hear them called traveler's notebooks, TNs, midoris, fauxdoris. There's a lot of different terminology that goes along with it. So I'm going to break down some of the things that I use and what works for me, and that way maybe you kind of understand kind of this whole world here. So I actually heard about fauxdoris. It was kind of my entry to it a couple years ago in the Bible journaling world. And if you'll remember, the Illustrated Faith kits used to come with their devotionals in this size here. And this is a traveler's notebook insert, and this is a standard sized insert, which I'll get into here in a minute, but they used to come like this. And so through that, this world of fauxdori covers and midori covers kind of came about for me. And so midori, M-I-D-O-R-I, I'll link it down below, is actually a brand name for a really luxurious, pretty leather-bound notebook, and then these are the inserts that go into that. So you may hear the term midori. Fauxdori is a fake midori or a replica midori or something imitating a midori. So this is one that I actually made myself with some fabric, and there's like a stiff material in the inside here, and so this would be a fauxdori, and so this is made out of fabric. I used to sell these in my Etsy shop. I don't do that anymore, so if you contact me and ask me, sorry, I don't do that anymore. I'm sure there are some lovely ladies on Etsy. If I can find some, I'll link them down below, that still make these, but again, this is the standard size. And so this is a system of notebooks and planners and things like that. So you have this cover, and you can fit these inserts into the cover. So again, this is a standard size, and they have, let me pull everything out of here. So I have several, this is an old one, but they typically come with several elastic bands, maybe one, maybe two, maybe three elastic bands inside, and this is how everything kind of stays secured within these notebook systems. You can see I have quite a bit jam-packed in here. So the ones that I made had two elastic bands, and then you can either take these notebooks. So the ones from Illustrated Faith aren't like this anymore, but the ones from By the Well for God are still this. So when you get your devotionals from By the Well for God, these are a standard traveler's notebook insert. And so you can slide these into, I'll use this one here. So you find the middle, and then you can slide it into the elastic. So you can stick just two in here like this, just with the elastics that it comes with, and then these are all nice and secured in there. But by adding an extra elastic, you can either purchase extra elastics. I just buy this stretchy elastic cord in like the jewelry section of the craft store or at Walmart, and you can use these to get even more inserts into one of these. So let's say you've got several of your devotionals and you want them all together. So I'm going to show you how to do that. So you want to open up to the center, and you're going to wrap your elastic band over that. So now you've got that elastic, and then you're going to stick this other notebook in, finding the center, stick that in. And so now you've got both of those attached. And so now you can thread this through the elastic that's in your cover, like that, and then you can even fit a third one in between here. So you can get from like anywhere from 6 to 8 or even more if you wanted to in a cover that has two elastics. So you can see now I've got 3 just on that one band, and then I still have another band where I could attach another 3 inserts in there. And so now everything is enclosed in there, and that way you can keep everything stored together. Now, let's say you don't use devotionals and that kind of thing, don't worry. They do have blank traveler's notebook inserts. This one here is from Felicity Jane. They have really awesome paper in their traveler's notebook inserts, and these are the same size. So these are a standard size. So across the board, you know, they may alter just a little bit, but these are all going to be about the same size. If you're looking for standard, they might be called standard or narrow. That's the size here. And I will link, I have this image here from Leather Quill. I will link this down below for you guys. And this gives you a breakdown of all the different sizes, which can be a little overwhelming. But for the regular ones that we use for our devotionals and typical traveler's notebook inserts are the narrow or standard size there. And so that's these ones here. You can also get traveler's notebook inserts from like Hobby Lobby or Michael's or Joann's. And you can see they have, you know, this one's more cream, this one's more white. This one here, I believe is Webster's Pages, I think, is a company. And this is one that I did for Lent, and it's got, yeah, Webster's Pages. It's got lined inserts. They have inserts that have dot grids or regular grid, plain paper, so there's a lot of different inserts that you can get. And there are also lots of printable inserts. So if you get on Etsy, I will link them down below. There's lots of digital inserts that you can print and create yourself. So I'm all about handmade, doing it myself. So a lot of my inserts I've actually made myself. I have several videos, I'll link down below, showing how to make a traveler's notebook insert. And if you use those printables, they have calendars, they have meal trackers, they have budget expense trackers, all kinds of things that you can print out and create little notebooks with to put in a system like this. And I know we live in a digital world, everything's digital, but if you're anything like me, there's just something about handwriting out lists or handwriting out calendars that just works for me, or just having my devotionals all together. So this is one that I made. They also have these ones available. These are from Webster's Pages. I will link these down below. You can get these from By the Well for God or scrapbook.com. And these are a little bit like more heavy duty. And these ones come with, you know, pockets in the inside, whereas the one I made doesn't have all that fanciness. You've got pockets all in here. It does have 2 elastics. I have one of my photo journaling inserts in here. They typically come with at least 1 blank insert. So you've got a blank insert. I think this one's just a grid that I can take notes in. They come with pen holders. So when you buy them rather than make them, you can really get some awesome like added little details in there. So you can stick your stickers if you're a planner girl and have stickers, washi cards, things like that in there. So those are those for devotionals and that kind of thing. But then there's this little baby one. And so this is actually a pocket-sized insert. And you'll see this one's from Webster's Pages also, and you can see the size difference. And this one's pretty new to me. It was sent to me by the Well for God. This is the mustard suede. It is so soft and so amazing. I will link it down below. And so yeah, these are the pocket size. So this is 3.5 wide by 5.5 tall. These are about, the inserts for these ones are like 4 1/4 to 4 1/3 by 8 1/4. Some companies are a little bit different. So you can tell this is much smaller. This is the one that I carry with me in my purse. And so this one I can kind of use more as a wallet if you wanted to, or something like that. This one again is from Webster's Pages, so it does have some pockets that you could stick cards in. I have a calendar in mine that I put together. I no longer have this file. It got lost when my computer crashed, but I will link down below a wonderful Etsy shop that sells pocket-sized printables for very inexpensive, like a couple of dollars, and then you can make your own inserts. Or you can purchase inserts. But I keep a calendar in here. This is a little pocket folder that I found from Michael's. I'll try to link some down below. And so I have a place to keep receipts. I could keep cards in here also if I wanted to, or things like that. And then I have a blank notebook that I can keep a grocery list or a to-do list or notes in and things like that. They also have, I don't have any, but they have some like clear plastic inserts that you can use that have zipper pouches or are like your traditional card pockets that you can put cards in, like credit cards and things like that in there. And then again, you've got room to stick things and then a pen. So this one actually does, is functioning. This one goes in my purse and goes along with me. And so like I said, leather quill has a great printout if you're wanting to see the other sizes that are available. These sizes may not work for you, and so there are tons and tons of different sizes. You just want to be paying attention if you are buying printables and things like that, that you're getting inserts in sizes that work with what you're already using. So you do want to pay attention to those sizings. So I will link this down below for you guys. But I did want to just kind of point out some of those different products and what that is when I talk about traveler's notebooks and inserts and things like that. I know I've been showcasing, you know, all my memory documenting, but there is definitely a functionality to these. You could have a blank one that has your sermon notes. If you want to take sermon notes in here and have this on your go along with you, you could do sermon notes in a small one like this. Notes as you work through a devotional or a reading plan or a Bible study, something like that. And that way you can keep multiple things all together and all secured. So I know that's a pretty quick little look at traveler's notebooks and that world and what that looks like. Now these ones that I have torn apart and made into ring bound mini books, these no longer really work with this system. But these can expand a lot more. So for my photo journaling, I'll probably be sticking to just the ring bound and then have those outside of this system. But I am still using this system for you know, notes and all that kind of goodness. So I will have links to everything that I talked about down below. So if you have questions, you can pop down there. If you have questions or comments, be sure to pop down into the comments and I will jibber jabber with you guys. I am headed out. When this video goes up, I'm camping and I will not be back until the beginning of next week and I will not have service all weekend, but I will get back on and answer your questions when I get back from camping. So hang tight, I will answer those, but definitely check out the shops that I link down below. There is a wealth of information out there for you guys and products and printables and all kinds of goodness, so check that out. Give this video a thumbs up if it was helpful. Subscribe to my channel if you're not already subscribed. And until next time, thank you so much. Bye-bye.